Hi, Aries, and welcome. Welcome to your reading. I'm Ophelia the Oracle, and I meditated over your wonderful energy. And the theme for your reading today is the light, intuition, dreams. Bottom of the deck, go within. As always, I have shuffled your cards thoroughly before your reading, so we're just going to get started and ask the universe what energy Aries is in currently. What energy is Aries in currently? While I was meditating on your reading, it was kind of what came to mind. It was this time several years ago. I think it was 2021. And I went to Las Vegas. And we all know the connotations for Las Vegas, right? Trying your luck. Just that's the whole environment, even if you don't sit at the tables. Something about Vegas and testing out your luck. And so I went in the midst of a pandemic and a new strain that was coming, a new vaccine, all the things, kind of maybe pressing my luck, what kind of luck I had. And I remember going on this trip while there, going to go see one of the sites that you can pay to go see, and it was a very long trip. And I went with someone who was also a big risk taker, but birds of a feather were flocking together during that time. So we had similar predilections, should I say. And so on the way, on the trip, I saw this ram. And the tour guide said, look out for them. They're good luck. Hopefully we'll see one, but there's no guarantee because you don't always see one while on this journey that we were taking, this paid-for sightseeing trip. And sure enough, there were rams. And I got up out of my seat and I looked to the other side and I made sure that I saw one of those rams and got my good luck. And sure enough, the destination of that sightseeing trip, I took another risk with the risk taker because that's what they were inclined to do. That's who they were. And that's who I was drawn to at the time because that's who I was at the time too. I had that in me. You know, your scars hold the DNA of who you were. And so I saw that ram. I got my good luck, but I pressed it. And sure enough, I needed it. I cashed in that good luck. Maybe I could have got that good luck at the table, that ram luck at the tables or somewhere else in Vegas, but later. But I cashed it in because I allowed myself to be in a situation that was foolish. And so while meditating on your reading, I heard, don't press your luck. I don't know if that's going to come out in the cards, but that's what I got. Got a ram again. Okay. All right. So this last row here is going to be advice from the universe. The first row is your energy, and that second row is what you don't see coming, or a different perspective, or what's not seen or not being looked at. In this last row, as I stated, what's Aries' action? What's the recommended action for Aries at this time? Okay. Looks like all signs are getting that 9 of Swords. Everybody's in a worryful energy or some rumination, or knows someone who's in this energy, and it's certainly affecting the collective. It's coming out in all of the readings and the cards. And you know, we need to show each other compassion, not just your sign, but the other signs. The collective needs grace right now. And although that came out, and just reading that particular card, I'm not saying that's the direction of your reading, Aries. We're going to hold judgment. We get the fuller picture, and we're going to ask the universe, your opportunities this week. Your opportunities, Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Swords. Okay, and this last row, or this last card, will be about potential obstacles that our Aries may face at this time. Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Aries. As I began your reading, I was talking about this trip to Vegas that I did, and about seeing this, wanting to see this ram, and seeing this ram and having this better luck, and grateful that I saw it. In Vegas, it could have meant, you know, great odds. It could have meant abundance, right? In various forms. But it was this idea of pressing my luck. So after meditating over your spread here, I'm still getting that message. Okay, the theme of your reading is the light, intuition, dreams. Bottom of the deck is go within. The thing about being lucky and relying too heavily on intuition and being able to manifest, this is your energy. You can manifest things. You can force certain things to happen internally through your manifestation abilities and externally through your will. And this is something that's second nature to you. Okay, it's a light within that you have for abundance, for kind of independent thinking, being courageous, dynamicism, but that don't press your luck energy is coming through here with the Temperance. The magician to Temperance is saying, you know, moderation of this energy, of this using this internal gift that you have. Don't press your luck. So this time, if, you know, there's some investments or something that's risky, I'm getting don't press your luck. I'm getting something about the birth month for Aries, which is March, which is spring. Something about spring. Maybe the luck will change in spring. Maybe you can manifest and, you know, aggressively, like the ram, push this luck in spring and get that ice to crack. But right now, don't press your luck. Show temperance with your Ten of Pentacles. Show temperance with your abundance. Show temperance with your energy, with your intuition. You need to go within a little bit more. As opposed to kind of resting on this ability to have good luck no matter the circumstances. And your opportunity is the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords here. So I would avoid unnecessary surgeries at this time if you're weighing the costs and benefits of elective surgery. Elective, okay? This is cosmetic. The doctor said, I'm not a doctor. You know, you have the choice. You're at the Two of Pentacles. It's your opportunity. But I'm just getting, stay away from elective surgery, especially if it's risky. Especially if it's risky. You might be having a dream at this time that maybe you shouldn't do something. But if the dream tells you you should do something and you know you need to weigh out this decision, don't be impulsive. This is the obstacle. Maybe being impulsive regarding your abundance, because you're in this Ten of Pentacles energy. You're this Empress, male or female. You have this light. You have this abundance. Okay, what you don't see coming in this area, Ten of Pentacles, to the Queen of Pentacles, to the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. You may have to defend some of your actions of how you got your pentacles. IRS deadlines are coming due here. Don't press your luck. Don't press your luck because the Judgment is here. The Light within has been generous in giving you some abundance. You might have to quantify it. Wrong or right, that's not saying you did something wrong, but you may have to defend it. You may get audited. And the action Aries should take is the King of Pentacles to the Page of Swords to the Nine of Swords. And I'm getting you need to learn from some of these mistakes that are self-imposed. Then if you go within, you'll see this Ten of Swords, this betrayal is because you're gambling too much. Instead of kind of learning the rules of the thing. So you had good luck and you got your abundance here, but the action you should take is to, you know, learn these lessons and apply them so you won't be feeling like you have to rely on dreams. Right? You manifested the Ten of Pentacles from a Ten of Swords, and then you're going right back to these dreams. But it's telling you moderation is key here. Don't defend this despair just because you can manifest great things. You need to balance out what's true and what's false and go within and look to the light, not for luck, but to help you with your intuition. Because intuition and luck can be a lot of different things. You're going against your intuition and relying on luck. When intuition can be just as powerful as this manifestation ability. Because your intuition is telling you that you can't keep relying on it. And that you need to replace it with some sort of skill level here. So if you're doing some kind of crypto and stocks and you've just been lucky so far, don't press it. Learn. Now's the time to get some truth and some strategy here and stop being so impulsive with dreams and things outside of the light. Darkness. Dark energy. It's dark energy that will quickly turn on you and put you in this Ten of Swords. Have you doubting yourself because you're not relying on the intuition. You're not strengthening that intuition. You're just kind of relying on seeing a ram. Okay, so we're going to get a card for you here. An oracle card as a parting message for Aries during this time. Again, March seems like a good time. I don't know how long these current circumstances are going to last for a lot of people that are hurting. Hopefully it won't be until March. But spring is going to break aggressively. It's going to break aggressively across the diaspora. That's what I heard. I'm not sure what that means. Could be the weather. Could be an economical climate. Listen to your dreams, work on your intuition so you're not put into some sort of dreamlike state. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, so you're not put into that from the dream. You need to work on your intuition. You need to work on your gut, I'm hearing. Your skill set. You need to be better with the sword. You need to have a generous nature. You need to stop messing with the dark arts. You need to get out of Las Vegas. I'm hearing. Leaving Las Vegas, I heard. Go within. Can we get a message? Okay. Pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. Go within, pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love, including your intuition. Not just what brings you this abundance. You have other skill sets that you should be using, okay, and working on. Be present. Find clarity in the moment. Be present. Go within. Be present. Get out of this dream state. Listen to your dreams. Work on your intuition, but be present and find clarity. This Ace of Swords. Go with the clarity of the moment, not this hasty, unbalanced energy that you've relied on in the past to bring you good fortune. Okay? Thank you.